Hello everyone, welcome back to another visit here for Coasters of the Thrills here, and we are back again here at Epic Universe, and didn't really expect to be back here again, but here we are once again here back at Epic Universe, and just seeing this again is great. As you mentioned for me, for the last visit was in February, which was in February 7th to be exact, which was the last visit, but here we are back at Epic Universe again. And we're finally back here, and it's always great to be back at this park, and here we are again at Epic Universe. So join along this video here for Coasters of the Thrills, and without further ado, let's get today's visit here for Epic Universe. Alright, so we are now fully in Epic Universe here, and I guess the first area we're going to go to today will be How to Train Your Dragon Isle of Berk, which is going to be the first area that we're going to be going to for today's visit here, and I guess we're going to go over there first. So we got here around 10 o'clock, which is not too bad here, and we could do Stardust Racers right now, which is a 15-minute wait. I mean, I guess we could go to Stardust Racers first, right? I guess we can go and do Stardust Racers first, because I did see on the app it was like a 15-minute wait. And I probably should just do that right off, just do the first thing here, just in case, it gets a longer wait time later in the day there. So I guess we're going to do Stardust Racers first. And, it's kind of hard to decide if you should just go to How to Train Your Dragon or Stardust Racers. But I guess we're going to go over to, I guess we're just going to do Stardust Racers. So I guess we're going to go on that first. So we'll see. Alright, so we just did Stardust Racers for the very first coaster of the day here, and it was actually pretty good. And interesting enough, the thing that I actually made a mistake, the single rider line was actually a walk-on, and I accidentally went in the regular line and had to wait the wait there. So yeah, that was kind of a mistake that kind of happened there, but Stardust Racers was it was a good ride. I got the front row. It was actually my first time getting the front row on Stardust Racers, which was actually pretty great. I was able to get a front row ride on Stardust Racers, which was great. So I got the green side, and it was actually pretty good. I got the front row, and unfortunately, I kind of made the mistake by not waiting in the single rider line there, but it was still good. So I guess that was a 15-minute wait, but it was way longer than a 15-minute wait. It was maybe like a 20-minute wait at the most. I got in the line around 10:30, and it's 11:17 now. So yeah, it's way more advertised than it was. But anyways, I don't really know what we're going to do next. We're probably going to go and try something here, and I do know that Monsters Unchained is kind of a delay right now, but we'll see what we will do. We're going to try something new here, the Meteor Astro Pub, which is the menu, which is right over here. So the menu they have, if it will change here in a minute, because right now it's on the drinks here, but if it will change and see what the menu is here in just a few minutes. But yeah, I guess we just have to wait till it changes to the other menu. But we'll see here in a minute. So here is the change. They have a Big Bang Burger. They have burgers. They have a I guess salads, I guess, over here, and desserts. But does anything look interesting over here to you? Or should we just go to Pizza Moon? I guess we'll just go to Pizza Moon, I guess. Alright, so we just finished up with the Meteor Astro Pub, and it was actually pretty good. The burgers were, just a sample, just like a simple burger there, but it was first time trying something different there for something new to eat. So, usually we go to, Pizza Moon, but we decided to do something different there, so it was actually pretty good. So, as we go around here through Epic Universe, well, Monsters is unfortunately still down, which, kind of sucks there, because that is a good ride, but I guess we're gonna go see what we'll do next, and maybe go to Super Nintendo World, maybe. Might as well go to Super Nintendo World and see how that will be. So, I guess we'll see. All right, next stop we're gonna go into Super Nintendo World for maybe go over to Mario Kart Madness, because I did look on the wait time, and Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge, it was over a 100-minute wait there. But it's great to be back in Super Nintendo World, and it's gonna be great to be back in this portal again and see this land, and should be good first land of the day as well. So let's go ahead and let's go inside here. Alright, and here we are back in Super Nintendo World, and it's great to be back here again, and great to be back here in Super Nintendo World, but here we are back here again. And speaking of which, Mario and Luigi's actually out there doing meet and greets, which is actually out there right now, as you can see right over there, with a huge line over here, which is actually pretty interesting. But the plan right now is to go over to Minecart Madness, and yeah, you can see they're doing the meet and greets over there, which is actually pretty interesting to say the least there. But Yoshi's Adventure right now, I don't see it clearly, but I think it was like a 60-minute wait the last time I did see over there for Yoshi's Adventure. But as we go over here, we're going to go back into Donkey Kong Country and go back and possibly do Minecart Madness, which is the plan right now. So I guess we're going to go over to Donkey Kong Country, and should be interesting, and great to be back in this area again. Alright, so we just did Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge, and finally got Team Mario to win finally after quite some time there, because the last couple of times I think I did ride Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge. Team Bowser won, but we finally got Team Mario to win for Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge, which is good. So I guess the next thing that we're going to do as we go over here, it looks like Yoshi's Adventure is actually stuck over here, so that's something. But I guess as we're over here, I don't know if you really noticed, but there's actually like a coin right there with some Pikmin. You can see all of Super Nintendo World that's all around here, which is actually pretty interesting that they actually have that. But I don't know, should we do a Minecart Madness or something? I mean, the Singer Rider line, we did Singer Rider line for Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge, and that line just went straight through the thing, which was great. But I guess we're gonna go see what we're gonna do next. Alright, so as we were here in Donkey Kong Country, we finally made it, and we're probably gonna try to do Minecart Madness, and hopefully, last I did check, it was like around like a 120-minute wait, but I don't know how the Singer Rider line is gonna be, but hopefully it won't be too, terrible there. So I guess we're gonna go over to Minecart Madness. You see, the Donkey Kong music, of course, but one thing I do have a question is for the Donkey Kong that used to be over here, there's actually like a meet and greet that Donkey Kong actually does over here, but I don't know why he's not over there like right now. It's like a rare thing to see, I guess. But I guess we're gonna try to see about Minecart Madness. I hope it's not a bad wait time there, but yeah, we're gonna go do it. Hopefully it's not too terrible. So I guess we'll see. Alright, so we just did Minecart Madness, and it was a little bit of a wait, but we were able to do it, and it was actually pretty good. And it was like my third time riding the ride just overall, and it was actually pretty good. I got the back row, of course, but yeah, I just got Minecart Madness. It was actually pretty good and not that bad. So I guess we're gonna go see what we're gonna do next, and should be interesting here on the rides. And one thing I do want to say, it was kind of like a weird weather delay for some reason. I don't know what was going on with that, but it closed down because some of the weird weather that was going around here. But it was actually kind of weird what happened with that. But yeah, I have no idea why it was like that. But yeah, pretty good ride on Minecart Madness. And of course, as we are back out here in the area over here for Donkey Kong Country, just to give the wait time, Donkey Kong Minecart Madness is a 125-minute wait. So yeah, it was a good thing to get that out of the way, because that line can get very, very long, and glad I was able to do it. So I guess we're gonna go on to something else, but we'll see what we'll do next. Alright, so the next portal we're going to be going to in today is going to be How to Train Your Dragon a la Berg. And hopefully can go on some of the rides here. I do know there are very low wait times over here, so hopefully can get on a good majority of the rides over here, and just see how it goes. So I guess we're going to go in here, and it should be interesting, and let's go in How to Train Your Dragon. Alright, here we are. And the flames are actually both working for the statue. So one thing I do want to say for this land that I find interesting is that there's supposed to be like a flying type of dragon that actually flies up in the sky, but I don't know if they're doing the testing today for it, but that is actually kind of interesting how they actually do that. So since we're actually now here, I guess we're gonna go around here and see what we'll do here as we are here at How to Train Your Dragon. Alright, so we just did Hiccup Swing Gliders, and I got like the second row that time, which was pretty great. And it was actually pretty good that the red eye was able to get on that time. So I got like the second row was actually pretty good, and a little bit of a wait, like an hour, unfortunately, but it was still good. Alright, so a little bit of it, we just did Stardust Racers, and yeah, I know I haven't been walking that much here, just trying to take in the scenery, of course, because this is a great park here, but I'm still hoping Monsters will open later on, so hopefully that will open. Alright, so a little bit of it, we just got out of Pizza Moon over there. And there's still no luck with Monsters Unchained, which is not that great. But we're gonna go over to Harry Potter and the Battle at the Ministry because I think this is a good time to do that ride. And I think it's a good time to do that. So we're gonna go over there right now, and hopefully it goes well, and actually do the full queue line experience, hopefully, because the other times that we did it, we didn't really do like the queue line. We just did like the single rider line. So I guess we're gonna go over there and see how it goes. So they actually have like the new system where they have to do that photo validation thing in front of the portals over here, which is actually kind of interesting how they actually have this over here. But yeah, it's actually pretty interesting. We'll give you more information here in just a few minutes. Yeah, I guess they're doing like a new photo validation thing that they're actually doing where they're like testing it. And apparently there was rumors that like after like 6 o'clock that this area might be like an open hub area like in Celestial Park, which is actually kind of interesting in that they're doing that testing, and which is actually kind of weird, but I don't really understand why they're doing it. But here we are in Harry Potter, and yeah, this thing is that thing is great. But I guess we're gonna go over to Battle at the Ministry. Hopefully it won't be too terrible, and we'll see. Alright, we're back in this area once again. And what's different from the last visit, they actually have the laser Akanu thing that's actually they put it that back there. Because the last time I was here, they didn't have the sign up, but you can see they have the sign up today right now, which is interesting. But yeah, so I guess we're gonna go to Harry Potter, and it's kind of raining a little bit, but I don't know how it's gonna be here. So I think it's actually a good move to go to Harry Potter. So pretty interesting. All right, so this is like an area I've really been over here before. Which is interesting. Yeah, they have like a talking painting, which is over here. And it's pretty interesting. Well, look at this. It's only a 70-minute wait right now, and that's actually not that bad to start it off here for Harry Potter and the Battle at the Ministry over here. So, yeah, we're gonna get through here and showcase this, so it's gonna be very cool. Alright. Yeah, that is cool. And here we are. About to go on Battle at the Ministry and see how this will go. So, yeah, here we go. Alright, so we just did Harry Potter and the Battle at the Ministry, and it got like the very front, and it was very good. And it got the whole entire queue line experience, and it was under an hour, so we pretty much got on the ride in under an hour, which was pretty great. So that was pretty good. So I guess we're gonna go over to what we're gonna do next, and yeah, we just did Harry Potter. It was actually pretty good. So I guess we're gonna go on to the next area and let you know what we'll do next. Yeah, it's not going to be opening today for Monsters Unchained, unfortunately, which, you know, kind of sucks, but yeah, it just happens, I guess. We're going to try to do Curse of the Werewolf at least and see how that will go, but yeah, interesting enough, Igor was actually out back there, which was actually pretty interesting, but yeah, who knows with this attraction. It's not going to be open today, but yeah, at least we're going to try to do Curse of the Werewolf just to make up for it, so we'll see. Yeah, Monsters Unchained is not going to be open today, but we did Curse of the Werewolf, and yeah, it is a shorter ride, but you know, it's just to do something there. So yeah, I forgot to tell you, but when we came in, Igor was actually out there doing the meet and greets and stuff, which was actually pretty interesting. But I guess we'll see what we can do for the rest of our time here at Epic Universe. So I guess we'll see. Alright, so we're back in How to Train Your Dragon. We're probably going to do Dragon Racers Rally, which is probably what we're going to do next there. So we're going to go over here, and hopefully as it gets later on, we can do Stardust Racers Night Ride, which hopefully we can do that. So yeah, we're going to go over here and do Dragon Racers Rally, and hopefully it should be good. Alright, so we just did Dragon Racers Rally, and funny enough, at the very end, I actually was figuring out how to do it properly, which was interesting. But interesting enough, we did every single ride today in Isleberg, something I never thought I would do, but you know, that's just how it is. You know, Fire Drill, you know, Dragon Racers Rally, and then Hiccup's Wing Lighters there. So I guess we're gonna go over and see what else we could do. Maybe, possibly, hopefully get a Stardust Racers Night Ride, which I am hoping to do here. And you know, Fire Drill is a 5-minute wait, but I already did that, you know, earlier there, so it doesn't really matter. So I guess we're gonna go around here and see what else we could do. But one thing I can say, they are testing the photo validation thing that they are doing over here, which is actually pretty interesting that they are doing that for when you go into the portal there. It's just like a test run. It's not going to be standard, which is interesting to be here on a timeline like that. But anyways, yeah, we're going to see if we do Stardust Racers, and hopefully we can actually do it. So we'll see in just a few minutes. Alright, so we just tried to do a night ride on Stardust Racers there, and funny enough, I actually saw, Rick there, and probably just, just randomly just popped on the live stream right there, which is kind of funny there if you saw that there, but it probably just, just came out of nowhere there if you were watching the live stream tonight. So yeah, it's interesting there. But anyways, that will be it pretty much here for Stardust Racers. The park does close in half an hour, and it is getting nighttime. I mean, I would try to do Stardust Racers, but the only issue was I was trying to get a night ride on it, but then unfortunately it I was trying to get a night ride, but it came out for bad timing around here, which is unfortunate. But yeah, we tried. But anyways, yeah, it'll be pretty much it for, I know it's probably like a shorter video here for Epic, just because of I just wanted to take the scenery in today. But anyways, I mean, one thing I do want to say is for the Blue Dragon grill, which is right over here. Yeah, unfortunately, I haven't checked this one out yet. Hopefully, in the near future, I can actually check out the Dragonfire Grill, which would be very good if I could check it out. But yeah, just, not today. Maybe some point in the future that we will check it out there. But yeah, it does suck that Monsters Unchained was closed today, which is not that great. But nothing you can do, because I did write it back in February, which was this year. So, it's nothing you can do. It just happens with these things, and it's very expected when you go to, like a brand, like a second park year, the park is running. So in a way it does make sense, but there's nothing really you can do about it. But yeah, it's probably gonna get out of here right now because it is close to park close. And we did get our night ride on Stardust Racers, which was good. So well, kind of like a dusk type of night ride, but nothing you could do. But yeah, anyways. But yeah, one thing I can say about Epic Universe, it is like a nightlife theme park that's around here, because it does really like come to life, like, because it's very good at night, especially if you go into Dark Universe at night. That's one of the best lands to see at night for Epic Universe, and that's definitely for sure there. So, and of course they're doing that weird photo validation thing that is going on in there, which is kind of weird what they're doing with it. Just kind of weird. But yeah, I don't really know what's going on there. But it was like a standard thing, but they said it's not standard, it's gonna be like testing there. So that's kind of interesting what they're doing in there. And yeah, but it's like half an hour before the park closes. I guess we're just gonna get out of here, and it was what it is there. But before we leave, of course, we're gonna drink there and get out of here for the night here for Epic Universe. But yeah, good day overall, and of course we'll be back, of course, no doubt about that. So yeah, anyways, I mean, one thing I can't say about this part, there's a lot to explore that's still left to do here. And I mean, the Constellation Carousel, I mean, we haven't experienced that at night yet. I mean, I did hear it's an interesting carousel. I did do it like one time before, but I don't know if we're gonna do it now. But yeah, probably not. But anyways, but yeah, it's interesting how there's a lot to explore here, and we've been here like 3 times so far at Epic Universe. But yeah, there's still a lot of stuff we need to do here still. Yeah, one thing that was kind of a, kind of sucked today was Monsters Unchained was closed for today, which, is not that great. But yeah, things just happened because, it is a new park, which, as I mentioned from before, there's like 2 more, like it's on its 2nd year of operation. But here's another restaurant over here called the Atlantic Restaurant, which is like it's kind of interesting what's inside there. It's like I think it's like some type of like seafood in there or something, but it is like more of like a more pricier restaurant there, as long as with Blue Dragon, which was over there as well, which was over there as well, of course. But yeah, I guess that'll be it for here for Epic Universe for today's visit. The park is closing in like half an hour. Well, actually under like half an hour now, like 20 minutes from now, so it's probably a good time to get out of here right now. So anyways, that'll be pretty much it for this visit here for Epic Universe. Yeah, of course, all this is always great to see, especially when you just walk out of the park, which is always, it's going to be there. But yeah, probably a good time to come back to Epic Universe would probably be around the time where Christmas comes around, because they have all the Christmas decorations that they do put up around here for the park, which would be like a good time to come here and do it. I know last year we only had like 1 visit, but hopefully this year we can make out. There are a couple more visits out here, but yeah, hopefully they can come back when they have all the Christmas stuff up here, which would be great. And just looking at this as we go under here. And whenever time we'll come back here, well, you know, we will come back here. And what a great visit to Epic Universe. And it was pretty good. So as you can see, we are walking out of the park here. And that will do it here for Coasters of the Thrills here for Universal Epic Universe for today's visit. And it was good. Yeah, I mean, if I look at like the time as I look right now, I mean, it is like 8:39, like 20 more minutes before the park closes, so it's probably like a good time to get out of here. So, yeah, we'll get the outro in just a few minutes. All right, as you can see, I'm exiting out of Epic Universe for now, and whenever I come back here, well, we will be back here. So, until the next video here for Coasters of the Thrills here, it was a great visit. And yeah, if you want to check out the very first visit I had to Epic Universe, which was in May of 2025, make sure to go check that out. And yeah, so yeah, if you want to check out May of 2025, the very first visit of Epic Universe, make sure to go check that out. I'll probably put in the link in the description just to see how that visit, if you haven't checked that video out yet. But yeah, here we are a year later coming back here again, which is great. So till the next video for Coasters of the Thrills, we'll be, till then, this is Coasters of the Thrills. I'm out.